she's my peace. And that's why I ain't gonna start no ish with her. She provides me everything I need. I just don't talk about it when I'm talking ish and venting. I keep that private. Yeah, she's my peace, man. She sees me in a way that nobody else is able to see me, because I usually don't let people see me. But somehow, no matter how much I seem to show up the way I want people to see me, she can always see beyond what I show. And she just always knows, bro. She always knows. And she don't shame me for it. She holds space for me, man. And it's uncomfortable. I'm not used to that. But what's even worse, man, is I feel exposed because she's capable of doing this. And there's a part of me that hates her for it. And then there's another part of me that is so grateful that I'm seeing. And that she's able to hold space for me to just exist. And she allows me to sit in that space comfortably with her. But because she sees me, there's a part of me that hates it. And hates her for the fact she can see me, man. I go through an internal conflict daily because of this. I can't control what she sees. And then I have a habit of gaslighting her the moment she checks me when I do act on shadow habits that she can also see me doing too, that I thought that she couldn't see. And then that makes me angry at her, even though I should actually be angry at myself. And so that's why I come here to talk ish. I just don't tell you these parts about what's actually going on when I'm actually the root cause of the problem. I just make her sound like she's the problem because I just want a venting session. But I'm not actually going to talk to her about anything because she didn't actually do anything wrong. I just like to talk a lot of crap when, I go through these internal conflicts. But no, I just can't stand that she sees me sometimes, and then I'm grateful she does at the same time. It feels safe. She's my peace. Dude, it sounds like you got a personal problem, and you are taking it out on her and using me to socially do it with you without her knowledge. This isn't healthy, bro. I almost kind of feel bad for instigating things that you have said now. I mean, I think I'm going through an ego death right now. Yeah, it's setting in right now. Shit. At this point, I gotta now ask, you've been low-key, high-key, you've been actually telling me that every time she goes somewhere, she ends up being the main reason everything falls apart. Why? She's being mainly seen as the problem. You were always telling me how she's actually always the problem everywhere she goes. Dude, is she actually the problem? Or are you just saying that to sell your point whenever you're deciding to complain about her because you don't want to sit with your own feelings for character development? Because you're lazy with sitting with your feelings. Is she actually the problem? Or were you just saying that too to me? To get me to instigate things with you because you know I'm your dude. Is she actually the problem everywhere she goes? Or did you just say that too? To sell your point and get me to believe you? No, she's not actually the problem everywhere she goes. I just decided to say she's the problem because she has a talent for calling people on their ish when they mess with her. She don't take shit from them either. Every time someone does something that they know they shouldn't do towards her, and she's minding her business and she's leaving folks alone and they still mess with her, she checks them. And because she checks them, they get mad. And then they go out of their way to find ways to make her life miserable every time she's in the environment with them by turning other people against her and banding up with them to make her as uncomfortable as possible so that she eventually leaves the environment that they're ganging all up on her towards, or ganging up all on her in. So, I mean, I guess she's actually not a problem. She just confronts people that tries to bully her, and she don't take it. That's why I said every time she goes somewhere she's the problem, because she actually doesn't take shit from folks, even folks that try to bully her, when she's just trying to mind her own business. No, she's not the problem. She just has a habit of always getting into trouble because she don't take ish from any bullies wherever she goes. Especially when she's just trying to keep the peace by minding her own business. As long as folks don't approach her, trying to bully her, she leaves everybody alone, actually. Dude, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, what about when you told me how crazy she is? Like, when she's mad, like, exactly what do you mean when she is crazy? Like, you said she crazy when she mad, okay? Like she be like, you know, yelling and stuff and acting all unhinged and shit. Like, exactly how does it escalate to that? Because you made it sound like she just does it as a regular habit. Is that true? Or is there more than what you're actually saying when you're venting to me? Okay, because now I need to dissect this. Really dissect this. If you're really talking ish right now with me. Because I'm starting to feel bad. Well, the only reason why I think she's crazy when she gets mad and starts to like raise her voice and stuff towards other people that, you know, she's talking to, and they try to bully her, or they're doing stuff that they won't stop doing that's upsetting her, is, I mean, man, she ain't afraid to raise her voice at somebody that's even older than her, man. Like, she don't give a damn. Like, she don't take no shit, okay? She's yelled at my parents, bro. She yelled at my auntie, okay? I don't even do that. I didn't even do that, okay? And she did it because she saw things that I didn't want to speak on. But because she saw it, she didn't give a damn. She spoke up. And then I had to deal with their wounded egos when I was alone with them, man. And it pissed me off that she put me in that position to have to deal with hearing them bitch about their wounded egos to me when I didn't want to have to hear about it. I mean, she actually had every right to confront them, man. And I had to deal with the after effects of the fact that she only did what she did because she saw how they were treating me. And so she don't play about me when she sees folks doing stuff towards me. And I mean, my parents aren't, you know, I mean, every time that she's done something and they've threatened the security or safety of, you know, me in some form or fashion, especially my finances, she immediately speaks. And she don't care how old they are, who they are, what title they decide to share they are. She will speak. And then I have to deal with the after effects alone because they don't want to speak up in front of her because she'll check their asses right there, and then they're going to be even more wounded in the ego to the point or the degree they'll run away from the conversation. And